Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this special interview series on behalf of Chiropractic Thought Leaders, the new seminar, first ever Chiropractic Thought Leader seminar coming to Houston, Texas, February 26th and 27th. Guys, you don't want to miss this. This is going to be a high energy seminar. It's going to be a life-changing seminar. It's going to be a practice exploding seminar you don't want to miss. If you want to get your tickets right now, if you're watching from one of our Chiro Thought Leader websites, you can probably scroll down below. There's a button below this video. But if not, you can always go to chirothoughtleaders.com/seminar. That's chirothoughtleaders.com/seminar. And you can get your tickets there. And guys, today's interview is with me. And I am going to be a speaker. I'm honored to be a speaker at the new Chiropractic Thought Leader seminar in February. And so I am, through this series, I'm interviewing all the speakers that are going to be there, some of the biggest names in our profession. And so I'm going to be interviewing myself today. And basically, I'm going to be doing a training. But my, so my goal, my prerogative with these trainings that we're doing, they're going to be short, they're going to be power-packed, so you're going to get lots of tips and strategies that you can implement right now, but it's also going to pump you up, fire you up to go get those tickets because you're going to be getting a lot more at the seminar in February. Okay, so what I want to speak to you about today is it's very similar to what my topic is at the seminar. My topic is forget patient retention, build a tribe. And I'm going to explain that here. I want to talk about the three most powerful aspects of email. So email is just one technology. It's one system that we use to build a close-knit tribe. And for any of you who understand value in your practice, so let's say, you were going to go through your entire career. At the end of your career, let's say you wanted to sell your practice. You didn't have any kids that were chiropractors that you were going to leave it to or anything, but you were going to sell this practice. You would want to build up as much possible value as you can. And if you don't build this close-knit tribe, these people who are following you, no matter what you say, they're following you. If you don't build this, then your practice is not going to be worth anything at the end of your career, right? Not only that, but right now, you get pleasure, you get fulfillment from having that tribe, those people that come to your workshops, those people that, they show up every week in your office to get adjusted. That's what I want for every one of you. So I want to teach you how I've built a close-knit tribe in my practice. We really have a lot of fun with our advanced talks, with our dinner workshops we do every month, and we always have people that show up there. Email is a very big part of that for me. So I am in charge of, I set up and I send out all of Dr. Zaino's email. I run our Infusionsoft account, and every time that you see a product promotion or product launch, those videos, that's me. I'm behind that. I'm loading those emails. I'm making sure they get sent out at proper times. I'm trying to build this close-knit tribe amongst us, amongst chiropractors of the Chiro Thought Leader tribe. I'm trying to build it as strong as we possibly can so we can stick together, so we can all be on one accord, head in the same direction, and getting, excuse my language, but getting shit done, right? Because when we're all scattered and we don't have any type of purpose, we don't have any type of consistent communication, nothing gets done. So let's all stick together. Let's do this together. And email is powerful. I want you implementing this into your office. First of all, when I say email, I'm not talking about your average Hotmail account, your Gmail account, maybe some of you are still back in the AOL accounts, right? I'm not talking about those. Get out of those. Do not use those in your practice to email your patients, all right? My recommendation is Aweber. That's aweber.com, AWEBER.com. That's what I recommend. It's like $20 a month. That is nothing for overhead in your practice. Get an Aweber account right now. Now, we use Infusionsoft for Chiro Thought Leaders, but we have thousands of emails. In starting out in your practice, when you start your email, you're probably not going to have thousands. If you want to do Infusionsoft, you're more of a techie person, go right ahead. Infusionsoft is amazing. You can do a million things. Okay, so we're going to power focus right now, and I'm going to share the three most powerful aspects of email with you. Number one, the reason email is so powerful in my office is because it allows me to create automated patient education. So I have a string of about 20 different emails that are already set up in my AWeber account to go out once a week. So when a new patient comes into my office, they go through my new patient exam day. That's day 1. They come back to my doctor's report. That's day 2. And that's when they decide whether my office is a good fit for them and whether they're going to start care in my office. That's on day 2. If they do start care on day 2, they become an official patient in my office, and I take their email and I import it into my automated list, my patient education list, and they're going to start receiving 1 email a week from me, and they may receive more if I blast emails out. We're going to cover all of this at the Chiro Thought Leader seminar during my training session. But I have 20 weeks of emails lined up. No matter what, they're getting 1 email a week from me that already has the patient education built into those emails. That's powerful. That's powerful because where else are they getting chiropractic education? Where else are they getting inside out, principled mindset, principled training? Nowhere. So now, no matter where they are in this world, in this community, wherever they are out there, they can get their email from their phone, they can check their email at their office, and they're getting education right there. So I highly encourage you, if you haven't already, set up an automated email sequence where 1 email a week. That's what I recommend, because every once in a while you're gonna blast. We're gonna talk about this in step 2, but every once in a while you're gonna blast an email. Let's say you have a dinner workshop, you're gonna blast that email out. So they're gonna be getting 2 emails from you that week because you've already set up the automated email sequence. But set that up. I set up 20 weeks in advance. They're getting 1 email every week from me. The second way that email is so powerful in my office is it allows me, and get this, to fill up my workshops. Yes, my dinner workshops and my advanced workshops have been more full. More people have been showing up since I started using email. And so let me tell you about this. I do dinner workshops the first Monday of every month. And what I started doing is I created a template email for my dinner workshop. I send that email out to my list, my entire list of patients, 4 days before the dinner. And I say, we're having a dinner. It's basically the same email. I create a template I like to create systems in my office so I can be faster, right? So all I do is upload this email template and change the date. And that email goes out to all my patients 4 days before my dinner workshop every month. So they know that there's a dinner workshop. It says to RSVP at our office number if they want to be there. We get people that call. The day that I send that email out, it reminds them that there's a dinner. They call and they RSVP. Now, then I always, and I found this out, this works really well, so write this down. I always send out an email the day of our dinner or our advanced workshop. So this works both ways. I send the email out 4 days before our workshop, and then I send it out the day of. And I have another template email that I created, so I can just, again, copy, paste it right into AWeber, and it goes out that morning, the day of our workshop, and it reminds people that they have a workshop that night. That is huge. It's powerful. Before I had email, before I did that, people would say, oh, I meant to go to that workshop, I just totally forgot, right? But if they get an email reminder the day of your workshop, you're going to have more people showing up for your workshop every single time, okay? That in itself is worth you watching this video right now, because you have more people at your workshop, means more new patients, means more growth, means you're going to be able to serve more people, okay? The third and final reason email has been so powerful in my office is because it has helped me to build this close-knit tribe. Now, when you start to email your patients consistently, every time you send an email out, you're going to have people come in and say, man, I loved that. That was a great email. I read your email this morning, and they're opening every single email you get. So I have our chiropractic list, our chiropractic thought leader list. You know, we might get about, I think the average for the industry is maybe 15% open rate, and we might get about 20% open rate sometimes for Chiro Thought Leaders. That means that people are pretty into it, right? And so in my office, get this, my open rate in my office is 30 to 40%, meaning these people open every email that I send. And let me give you an example. Right now, at the time of recording this, it's before Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving. And so I wanted to make a video because my office is going to be closed Wednesday at noon, and we're not going to reopen until Monday morning, okay? So between Wednesday at noon and Monday morning, my patients are not going to be able to get adjusted. So what I wanted to do is make a special video for them, telling them that we're closing Wednesday at noon. And in my defense, I'm going to New Mexico to see my family. Some of my family over there haven't even seen my twins yet. My grandma, their great-grandmother, has not even seen her own great grandkids yet. And my patients, they're so awesome. They're like, go, you've got to do that. You got to take pictures, And so I felt bad that my office is going to be closed. They're not going to be able to get adjusted. And I did this email that says Thanksgiving hours and your homework. Right? So I filmed this video, told them that we're closing Wednesday at noon. I'm headed to New Mexico, and this is what I want them to do, these exercises. I want them to make sure they're doing the mirror image exercises that I gave them. They're laying on their spinal molding rolls every single night. That's their homework for the Thanksgiving break. Because yes, there are going to be some times, maybe they're out of town or maybe my office is closed and they're just not going to be able to get in and get their adjustment. That's why we do those exercises, okay? So it helps hold between adjustments. Anyway, I had a huge response from this email. I mean, it was even greater than 40% open rate. And then today, while I was adjusting during my adjustment set, I had people coming in saying, I loved the email. I'm going to do my homework over this Thanksgiving break. And just that communication, that back and forth that you can build with your email. And there's other ways to do that. You can build a platform on Facebook, or, I can show you how you tie your Facebook and your Twitter together, those types of things. But this communication, there's just nothing else like email. Every single person that you can imagine has an email account in today's day and age. And it can help you to build that close-knit tribe and have more fun in practice and enjoy the relationships that you build in practice. And then when you're done with your career at the end, your practice is going to be so much more valuable because of that close-knit tribe that you've built. All right, so I hope you've got value out of this interview today, me interviewing myself, this training, I guess I should say. And I can't wait to bring you more at the seminar. That's the Chiropractic Thought Leaders Seminar, February 26th and 27th in Houston, Texas. You don't want to miss that. I'm going to be bringing the heat, giving you everything I got that can help you to build a tribe in your office. Thanks so much for tuning in. Look below this video, click the button, get your tickets today, or if you're listening in from audio, go to chirothoughtleaders.com/seminar. chirothoughtleaders.com/seminar. Thank you, everybody, for being so awesome. Have a great day.